Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube video. I'm doing my Robinhood right now, and I wanted to show how I got up to this from my past month when I was down a lot, and I jumped back up a little bit. But these are my current stocks I'm in. This is a little bit of real estate, and this one is all the way down to 87 cents. It's 52-week low is 55, but I think that was during the coronavirus time, right about here. Let me show you. If you look, right here, the low number says 55 cents. 55 cents basically rounded up to 56, whatever. But that was only a short period of time. And if you look at the year, where everything was flowing normal, it's usually around $3. You know, around February when everything started to happen, that's when it starts to go down. So I'm looking at this right now. I'm going to try to buy more later, but I wanted to go over these stocks that I was looking at. Statements of history. I know this is a lot of numbers you guys are looking at, but you guys have to take this into consideration. This stock right here, Dust. DUST. I bought $2,000 worth of it at $31, and I kept buying in more and more until it rose up a little bit. So this is where I cashed out at $34.84. So I made about a little less than $1,000, but this is what I wanted to show you guys. When I said to buy in, I saw a spike, but the thing is, it's at a stock split, so this number does not mean anything. You shouldn't focus on it. It's really like $1.80 right now, probably, because it's such a complicated process, and I was banking on this stock to shoot up, just like this other one right here, the ETF stock of this version. It looks the exact same. You see it jump from $11 to $60, $70, but in reality, it's actually only worth $12 so far. But the year before, where it's normal, it's at 27, 26 at its lowest point. So that's probably 100% return if you get back up there. But I was totally wrong about that. I was expecting a way bigger return, and then from my history with, not in circle, let me see. This one right here, the oil, this is energy, but really it's in the oil category. So if you look at my history, I was buying in at it when it was worth 17 cents. I got 20,000 shares. I'll show you all the buys. So I bought it 2,000 shares at 16 cents. That's $300. Not that much. Then I bought it at 17 cents, and I spent $3,400 on that. Spent $169 on another 1,000 shares. So I had about 25,000 shares maybe. I sold all of it at 26 cents. So if you do the math, 23,000 times 17.5, so to say. I'll show you now. So I made about 7 cents off of each share, almost. So I made about 1,610, which is not that much considering for the time being, but it was all within a few days. And then I rebought in, let me see, spent another total of $2,300 from April 24th right here to this point right here. I was buying in 18 cents. So the average was pretty good, and I sold out a little bit ahead. But that's when I used all that money to buy that other stock I was talking about, which was the Dust stock. But yeah, all of those moves was said in my other videos. I didn't really update every day, but if you look from April 16th When I jumped up from an Servco, I sold out. That was in my last video. From that point, all those other moves I was just explaining to you brought me up to this point. So April 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, actually 27th, sorry. This is the weekend, 28, 29, 30, till May 1st, which is tomorrow. But right now, I have all my buying power. I can move it anywhere I want. I'm taking a good look at these three. Except for Aurora Cannabis. Don't focus on this one. This one is... I've only spent about $15 on it, and I'm not going to spend any more until later. But this is another oil stock. Hopefully, it's $18, $19 right now. The mid-range for the past year was 80. That's actually like a 400% return if it hits $80. So you gotta keep a big eye out for these. I just bought this today. USO and Washington Prime Group. Oh no. But when you look at the real estate, all of it is down. So you notice a little pattern. If you look at this, barely made anything. Some stocks have high jumps, even though everything is jumping low. So the percentage change, everything's negatives. You have those minimal. So you see the pattern. The highest you've seen is 2% change. The lowest you've seen was like minus 10%. I'm scrolling pretty fast. -5. So it's all heading downhill a little bit, but we're waiting for that pool we're looking for, because we're basically at around the lowest point it's ever been at. So I'm banking on these to go. So I'll update you guys probably like in a few days when I find out if I want to put my money into one of these stocks a little bit more. But thank you for watching.